About this item since we debuted this in September of last year. Over 35,000 of these ordered on QVC. That's quite a lot.
Amazing.
I remember the first night you were on and these sold out.
I do
This
too.
is what's so amazing. And we're back. Now, Elizabeth is a chef, and Elizabeth will tell you there is one important truth in the kitchen. Every cook is either a fork cook,
a wooden
spoon cook,
or a
whisk cook.
And like my grandmother and my mother before me, I am a fork cook. And guess what? I had to make myself a better kitchen fork, and that's what I did. And I needed something that was really sturdy,
right,
but also that was gentle on non-stick pans, because I'm a big problem solver. And what problem do we have here?
Big scratching. Because you know what? Not every non-stick, in fact, few non-sticks are metal utensil safe.
Right.
But so many times we pick up a metal fork because we're fork cooks, remember?
Exactly.
Or a whisk cook.
And
we end up making a mess, right?
Before I designed this, I would always use a metal fork.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit. Ooh, bless you. Anyway, I always used a metal fork, and it would ruin my pans, it would ruin my bowls, and it does everything. It blends, it mixes, it scrambles. I mean, take, for example, scrambled eggs. I eat them almost every morning. So you scramble them easily in the bowl, then you bring them to the pan. The silicone acts kind of like a spatula.
Right.
And we're cooking them nice and slow so we get some soft curds here. But it's so easy. I will never have to replace this pan.
Which is just amazing.
It
and
is.
then if you're using that same fork to mix or fold or whisk, it does it all. Elizabeth, I'm going to go through the choices real quickly.
Okay, all right,
So
and I'm going to
will
mix
see
up
what we're
some
talking
brownies.
About. And oh, that sounds perfect. And when you are ordering these foodies, you're ordering a set of 2. Now, we have the green-blue combo, the orange-purple combo, or the black-red combo. Those 3 are your choices. You get a pair for $21.98. So many people loving this idea because as we get closer to the holidays, we're doing so much more cooking. Maybe it's a gift idea, but maybe it's a gift you're giving to yourself, because you'll find that you pick up, you reach for this more often than not.
That's true. You know what? I love this. And the thing that makes this, obviously I love it, right?
And take a look right here, guys.
Is the steel core. And that's what makes this a cut above other silicone tools.
Let's hold him up so we can see that.
Okay,
here we
sorry.
go. So you can see, actually, the core inside this, we cut 1 in half, is steel. So you've got a very, very strong fork that is then wrapped in silicone, making it perfect for your nonstick pans. It's also going to be perfect to go into a very hot pan.
Right.
Because silicone is resistant to that heat.
I love it. Look at this. It just pulls those curds now that they're cooking.
And then scrambles them nicely for you.
And scrambles them nicely, just like a spatula. And then you just use it as a serving fork, too. I mean, this is my multi-use, ultimate kitchen tool.
I love it. So, so easy. But you know what? There has to be probably a very common use for this. And with the holidays right around the corner, lifting large cuts of meat out of a roasting pan.
You know what? I didn't make it for this, but it is so great. And I have thrown away all my sharp turkey lifters. Because look at that. That is an 18-pound turkey.
Woo!
Almost as big as me. And
You do not want to meet this turkey in a dark alley. No, you do not.
And it's easy as pie.
It would put up a fight. All right.
All right, so I just want to show you this. I'm going to go back to my brownies.
Yes,
if
please.
you will help add some chocolate and some pecans.
Are we adding all this?
We're going to add all this.
Okay, I like your style.
So I call this my one bowl, one tool type of cooking.
Okay.
So some pecans in there.
Pecans. I'll get rid of your ramekins.
Right. A little bit of flour, not a lot, just a little bit. And we're using bittersweet chocolate. I actually created this for my nephew when he was about 2. He wanted to cook with me, and so I wanted to create a recipe that tasted great for all the adults.
And if you're going to be cooking and teaching a little one to cook, you know what? This really is a 10-in-1 tool. We've got a little graphic here that'll help better explain that so that you can see what we're talking about. You're teaching a little one to cook, so you want to teach them to mix, mash, stir, flip, blend, scramble, I'm not done, serve, lift, pull, and separate. This is why we call it a 10-in-1. Now, you are also scraping.
I am.
Into that brownie baker.
Look at that. See how easy it is? And I'm getting the stuff around the sides.
And you're getting all, and that's a heavy dough. It's a thicker dough, or batter rather. So this is what's really going to be amazing. Let's talk about breaking up ground beef, because I know a lot of people are excited about this for this very reason. I'll tell you now, 1,000 sets are gone. We're very busy on our phone lines. And as that starts to brown up, let me go through colors again real quickly, and we'll come back and join you with that, Elizabeth.
Okay.
Here it is in the blue-green combo. This is purple-orange and red-black. Order that in a pair and order by the colors you see on the screen. But we hear from so many of our foodies who love it for this purpose.
This is probably the most favorite way that people use the fork. You know, people don't even know they need this fork, and then when they order it, they can't put it down, and they write me, and that's exactly what they say.
Now, obviously, we're breaking up our ground beef, ground sausage, ground turkey, whatever the case may be. You're browning that up. Thanksgiving right around the corner. We're mashing sweet potatoes. I know we're a little close on time, so we're kind of pushing through to the end.
But look how easy they mash. Look at that. You don't need a potato masher anymore. All you need is this one fork.
And given that we're a little short on time and we cannot end without a look at mac and cheese, let's jump right to the end here. You've cooked your pasta.
Yes, here, I'm going to let you stir it. The reason I love this is I've got my cheese sauce.
So you have your little mini penne in there, I love.
And it's going to stir it up really easily, but not break up
the pasta. Right. Exactly.
See, you know this.
I have made mac and cheese more than once. All right, there we go.
Put a little cheese in there.
Always.
And for David, we got to have a little bacon.
Yes, ma'am, I was hoping you'd say that.
Sorry, because everything's better with bacon.
Hit me with a little bit of that bacon, and also I'm going to hit it with a little more cheese sauce. Why? Because, you know, I can. And then give this a nice fold, as we mentioned, and then we'll get it right into the bowl, or into the baker, rather.
Right. Isn't that easy?
Look at that. Easy, quick. We did not tear up the pasta. Now we get that in. Oh, 2,000 sets are gone, Miss Elizabeth.
I'm so excited.
I love this tool so much. I have it in my kitchen. I know you're going to love it once you get it. And I'll tell you, just as Elizabeth says, once you don't think you need it until you get it home, and then you can't stop reaching for it.
Totally.
And you can't put it down while you're cooking. Miss Elizabeth, always good to see you.
Oh, it's great. Mwah. Great to see you,
always a pleasure. Stay on the line. Over 2,000 sets are gone. We're very, very busy. And, I've got to work on my cookies, so I'll see you in a little while.
I'll see you later.
Thank you, love.
Bye-bye.
All right, so we're making